हरे कृष्ण। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। गोपी जना वल्लभ गिरिवरदारी। यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजना। यमुना तेरा वनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। गोपी जनवल्लभ गिरिवरदारी। यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजना। यमुना तेरा वनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। गोपी जनवल्लभ गिरिवरदारी। यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजना। यमुना तेरा वनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। गोपी जनवल्लभ गिरिवरदारी। गोपी जनवल्लभ गिरिवरदारी। ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद ऐसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की। ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। नामाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। श्री वृंदावन धाम की जय। श्री मथुरा धाम की जय। मायापुर नवदीप धाम की जय। गंगा यमुना माई की जय, भक्ति देवी तुलसी देवी की जय, समवेत भक्त वृंद की जय, हिताय गौर प्रेमानंदे. Glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. Glories to the assembled devotees. Glories to Sri Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Where is Srimad Bhagavatam? Om Namo Bhagavati Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavati Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavati Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Sloki Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki. Srimad Bhagavatam we are reading. Canto 9, Chapter 11, Text 20. Nedam Yasho Raghupati Surayachitanta Leela Tanur Adhika Samya Vimukta Dhamna Raksho Vadho Jaladi Bandhanam Astra Pugai Kim Tasya Shatru Anane Kapaya Sahaya. आप पढ़ सकते ना. नेदम यशो रघुपते सुरया चिन्यात्या लीला तनोरधिक साम्य विमुक्त धामना रक्षो वधो जलधि बंधनम अस्त्र पूगै किम तस्य शत्रु अनने कपया सहाया. Translation and purport by Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Lord Ramachandra's reputation for having killed Ravana with the showers of arrows at the request of the demigods and for having built a bridge over the ocean does not constitute the factual glory of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Ramachandra, whose spiritual body is always engaged in various pastimes. Lord Ramachandra has no equal or superior. Therefore, he had no need to take help from the monkeys to gain victory over Ravana. So, this Krishna consciousness, another way of understanding is pure bhakti, Shuddha bhakti. Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, everything is only teaching pure bhakti. Okay? Like this sloka I just get understanding. You can all repeat after me. Lord Ramachandra's reputation for having killed Ravana with the swords of arrows at the request of demigods, and for having built a bridge over the ocean, does not constitute the factual glory of the Supreme Personality of God, Ramachandra, whose spiritual body is always engaged in various pastimes. Lord Ramachandra has no equal or superior. Therefore, he had no need to take help from the monkeys to gain victory over Ravana. So, this is the understanding of pure bhakti. Here it is very clearly saying that the end of the translation, it says that Lord Ramachandra has no equal or superior. So, Bhagavad Gita also Krishna says, no matta paratara nanyat. So here Prabhupada, Sukadeva Goswami says, monkeys Lord Ramachandra took the help of monkeys, victory over Ravana. So here it mentioned that actually it doesn't require help to Lord Ramachandra to monkeys to victory over Ravana. Now the translation, it is very interesting. Bhagavad Gita, English, there also the similar, this natasya karyam karanancha vidyate, that is explained in the 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Just now, like I was opening, yesterday also I think, today also I was open, so I found this same purport, same meaning, translation in this 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. In the purport, Prabhupada talks about natasya karyam karancha vidyate. And it is nicely explained in the purport. I don't know, 11th chapter, 10th chapter, I don't know. I just... purport in the Bhagavatam mentioned. So let us read about this. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 9, Chapter 11, Text 20 in the purport. As stated in Vedas, Shveta Swatara Upanishad, Natasya Karyam Karanam Cha Vidyate, Natat Samaschabhyadikas Chadrushye, Parasha Shaktiri Vividaiva Suyate, Swabhaviki Jnana Bala Kriyacha. The Supreme Lord had nothing to do. No one is found to be equal or greater than Him. For everything is done naturally, systematically by His multifarious energies. The Lord has nothing to do. So this is very, very important for our understanding. Prabhupada, in that it says that Lord has nothing to do. Natasya karyam karanam cha vidyate. Whatever He does is His pastimes. The Lord has no duty to perform, oblige anyone, not unless He appear to act, protect His devotees, kill His enemies. Of course, no one can be the Lord's enemy, since who could be more powerful than the Lord? There is actually no question of anyone's being His enemy. When the Lord wants to take pleasure in pastime, He comes down to this material world, act like a human being, thus showing His wonderful, glorious activities to please the devotees. The devotee always wants to see the Lord victorious in varied activities. Therefore, to please himself and the Lord appears to act as a human being and perform wonderful, uncommon pastimes of the satisfaction of the devotees. So this is very interesting. Now, Srimad Bhagavatam that is the meaning of Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam, that is very much related to Krishna and his pure devotees. That is called Srimad Bhagavatam. So Srimad Bhagavatam we are discussing every day. So let us see here Bhagavad Gita, 11th chapter, text 43, very interesting. This chapter 11 called Universal Form. Arjuna saw the universal form, then is glorifying Krishna. Pitasi lokasya characharasya tamasya pujyascha gurur gariyan natvat samohsya abhyatikaro kutosnya lokatrayepi apritima prabhava. This is 11th chapter Bhagavad Gita, text 43. Everybody can repeat the translation. Arjuna is telling to Krishna, you are the father of this complete cosmic manifestation. Everybody repeat. Haribol, everybody repeat. You are the father of this complete cosmic manifestation of the moving and non-moving. You are its worshipable chief, the supreme spiritual master. No one is equal to you, nor can anyone be one with you. How then could there be anyone greater than you within the three worlds? O Lord of the immeasurable power. So this is very much connected to this purport. Actually, Prabhupada is saying that all Vedic scriptures, anything like Ramayana, Mahabharata, everything is glorifying the Supreme Lord. So Prabhupada in the purport also very same. Prabhupada glorifying Krishna. Purport. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, is worshipable as a father, worshipable for his son. He is the spiritual master because he is originally gave the Vedic instruction to Brahma and presently he is also instructing Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna. Therefore, he is the original spiritual master. And any bona fide spiritual master at the present moment must be descendant in the line of disciplic succession, stemming from Krishna. Without being the representative of Krishna, one cannot become a teacher or spiritual master of the transcendental subject matter. Haribol, you have to hear very nicely, read and very nicely try to understand. This is a very, 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 very important purport Srila Prabhupada writing. So much is there. You can't, The Lord is being paid obeisance in all respects. He is of the immeasurable greatness. No one can greater than the Supreme Personality of God, Krishna, Haribol. So this is we have to focus on that Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay? No one can be greater than the Supreme Personality of God, Krishna, because no one is equal or higher than Krishna within any manifestation. So we have to focus. This is Krishna, Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Okay? No one can excel him. This is stated in the Sveta Satra Upanishad. Like today's purport, Prabhupada talking, Natasya Karyam. So same here is writing also. Natasya Karyam Karanam Ch Vidyate Natat Tamas Chabhya Disika Drusyate. I think yesterday only I just was referring, then this, I found it, Natasya Karyam Karanancha Vidyati. Bhagavad Gita. I was trying to refer about Rama, because Krishna said, I am Rama, right? 11th chapter. Anyway, so this is very interesting, right? Purport. The Supreme Lord Krishna has senses and body like the ordinary man. But for him there is no difference between his senses, his body, his mind and himself. Foolish person who do not perfectly know him say that Krishna is different from his soul, mind, heart and everything else. So this is very, very important. I think similar understanding is there, you can find in the Bhagavad Gita 9th chapter, Manmanabha Madbhakto. Okay? Very important. See, this has to be, we have to discuss every day about Krishna. This is they call Vidhi Marga, Vidhi Bhakti. Like now you see so many devotees are absent. That means it is a very offensive in chanting the holy name, because you are not hearing Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay? Today I was trying to understand this. The regulative principle. Regulative principle, every day you have to hear Srimad Bhagavatam. Otherwise aparad. समझ में आ रहे नहीं? बहुत important है. You cannot avoid hearing about Bhagavatam. Anyway, so this is the point. So here it says that the Supreme Lord Krishna as, okay. So Bhagavad Gita 9th chapter, Manmanabha Madbhakto. There in the purport, similar understanding Prabhupada was speaking, because people, those who are scholars, they misinterpret. That is a Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur says about in the purport, ninth chapter Bhagavad Gita, Manmanabhav Madbhakto, okay? Text 34. Everybody can repeat the sloka also. Manmana bhava madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru mame vaishyasi yuktaiva atmana matparayanaha. So these are very, very important slokas. This is called Song of God, Bhagavad Gita. Geeta. Geeta means song. So it is so wonderful sloka, right? And Prabhupada in every lecture, Prabhupada mostly he quotes this also. Okay? Everybody repeat this translation, okay? First I will read and hear. Afterward you repeat, okay? I read, you hear, okay? Engage your mind always in thinking of me. Become my devotee. Offer obeisance to me. Worship me. Being completely absorbed in me. Surely you will come to me. Haribol. Mahatma God, sun rahe nahi? How many times Prabhupada, Krishna is telling me, me, me? Mujhko bolte. Okay, you all repeat after me, okay? Engage your mind, bolo. Always thinking of me. Become my devotee. Offer obeisance to me. Being completely absorbed in me. Surely you will come to me. See? Krishna says, Sarva dharman parityaja mamekam. So this is now whole Bhagavad Gita is meant for the pure devotees, Mahabhagavatas. We are practicing sadhaka bhakta. So we try to understand this. Anyway, so purport is so nicely explaining. Okay. In this verse, it is clearly indicated that Krishna consciousness only means of being delivered from the clutches of this contaminated material world. So Prabhupada very clearly writing. Actually, I try to understand. Prabhupada talking about contaminated material world. Material world means contaminated. Contaminated means tamagun, rajagun, satagun. That is contamination. Not pure. So Prabhupada is telling, sometime unscrupulous commentator distort the meaning what clearly stated here, that all devotional service should be offered to the Supreme Personality of God, Krishna. Unfortunately, unscrupulous commentator divert the mind of the reader to that which is not at all feasible. Such commentator of the readers do not know there is no difference between Krishna's mind and Krishna. Haribol. So this is just now read Bhagavad Gita, 11th chapter, text 43. There in the purport, this is same. So we have to understand this. Krishna consciousness means you should know in and out of Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam. That is Krishna consciousness. So here it is explaining, those who are, jnanis or scholars, they misinterpret it. Prabhupada is telling. They say that Krishna's mind and Krishna, difference. No. Like we are different from the body. Haribol. This we have to understand. It's very practical Krishna consciousness. We are not this body. So we are different from the body. So here Prabhupada is explaining that unfortunate, unscrupulous comment divert the mind of the reader, that which such commentator of the reader to that which is not okay. Do not know the difference between Krishna's mind and Krishna. Krishna is not an ordinary human being. He is absolute truth. His body, his mind, he himself at once absolute. I am different from this body. I am different from the mind. Even mind, you are not the mind. Haribol, you are not the mind also. So this is a great science. So here Prabhupada is explaining, the people, those who are scholars, they say that Krishna's mind, Krishna different. No difference. We conditioned soul, I am soul, but my soul different from the body. Haribol, you understand? This is very important. But Krishna, no difference. Very important, okay? He is absolute truth. His body, his mind, his himself are one and absolute. So this is called absolute. Absolute means param satya. That is absolute. This material world is called relative. It is stated in the Kurma Purana, as it is quoted by Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami in his Anubhashya comment on Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi Leela 41-48, Deha Dehi Vibedoyam Ishware Vidyate Kvachit. This means that there is no difference between Krishna, the Supreme Lord, between himself and his body. Haribol. So this is very, very important. It's not just you hear and read. You cannot understand this. Like I am different from this body. I am not the body. One who identifies himself with the body is an animal. So here it is very, very important to understand, Prabhupada explaining that, but because of the commentator do not know the science of Krishna. Haribol! Science. Now Rasaraj Prabhu, is speaking about the philosophy of science. 24th को है बहुत बड़ा conference है, workshop. BI, Bhaktivedanta Institute. He is ME PhD. He is organizing this. Yesterday he gave class, wonderful class in Juhu. Everybody should hear that. हम लोग मूर्ख है, we cannot understand when he is speaking about science. But it is a science. Bhagavad Gita is a science. Here, science means reality. That's what there is another meaning of science is reality. Reality, that is Krishna. So Prabhupada explained here. They hide Krishna and divide his personality from his mind, from his body. Although the sheer ignorance of the science of Krishna, some men make profit of misleading people. So it's very, very important. We should not take it so light, Krishna consciousness. Everything, anything, even deity worship, chanting, Guru Puja, everything. It is a great science, and you have to completely observe that. Now we have this holy name festival we have done since 1 week. How many of you understand what is that holy name? Simply doing Hare Krishna. So much is there to understand. We do every day. We do festivals. Did that. Karo. What is the result? Anyway, the कहने का मतलब है, you have to understand properly what you are doing. Then you relish, you enjoy. Anyway, so कहने का मतलब है इधर it is explained by Prabhupada. Anyway, so here again you read, I am reading this 11th chapter Bhagavad Gita, text 43, purport, okay? Supreme Lord Krishna has senses and body like ordinary man, but for him there is no difference. His senses, his body, his mind and himself. That is why Rasral Prabhu was explaining yesterday, no? You are seeing with the eyes. That is not real seeing. Hari bol! Oh, sahi nahi rahe. Dekhna. This is only material object. Eyes, material senses. You cannot see with these material senses. You are not seeing. Like a mic here. Mic is not speaking, I am speaking. Anyway, this is a great science. People don't understand. Hare, I am seeing. No, you cannot see Krishna with these eyes. So, Kanimatla is a Prabhupada explaining that. Interesting. It is also stated that although he does not have senses like ours, he can perform all sensory activities. Therefore, his senses are neither imperfect nor limited. No one can greater than him. No one is equal to him. Everyone is lower than him. The knowledge, strength, activities of the Supreme Personality are all transcendental. Both important, transcendental. Actually today I was hearing, because it's very much related to one chapter, one lecture I read. So I note down in my diary. Transcendental is very, very important, the word transcendental. Whoever knows Krishna's transcendental body, activities, perfection, after quitting his body, returns to him, does not come back to this material world. Who can go back to Krishna? Only perfect, pure devotee of the Lord, the Acharya, who knows Krishna very well. I don't know. We don't know Krishna. But you see Prabhupada, that is every day we are worshipping Prabhupada. Why? क्यों प्रभुपाद जी को रोजाना पूजा करते हैं? Why not your guru? Why not his guru? Why not that guru? Bolo. Because Prabhupada knows Krishna. Nahi to how he writes Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, and where is Prabhupada? Haribol. Kidhar hai Prabhupada? He went back to Krishna, Goloka Vrindavan, enjoying the pastimes of Krishna. Huh? What? No difference. Prabhupada is called, title was given to Prabhupada. Spiritual master, it is a great science actually. I am actually studying. Generally we say, guru, guru, guru. Real guru like Acharya, Prabhupada. Spiritual master. When he writes all these books, to whom you refer? अभी कितना हजारों गुरु बनता है वो लोग को हम लोग रेफर नहीं करेगा. We refer Prabhupada, founder Acharya, a divine race, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami. That is spiritual master. समझ में आ रहे? It is very important. Yesterday हमारा राधा जीवन प्रभु से बात कर रहा था. It is written all that Guru, 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 Guru. Guru मतलब that is Prabhupada. Right? Prabhupada, when he writes his guru, Prabhupada in everywhere, that is in the parampara, Acharya. Anyway, so this is very important. So here Prabhupada is explaining that, therefore one should know that Krishna's activities are different from others. The best policy is to follow the principle of Krishna. That will make one perfect. When you read purports, I don't know how he writes. That is why Prabhupada says, Prabhupada reading books. How he write, how he is reading. Prabhupada said, no, I am writing. Krishna is dictating me. Hare Bol. 3 बार जोर से हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र बोलो, जोर से. जोर से. So Prabhupada say, I am not written. Prabhupada reading, he said that somebody asked, Prabhupada, how are you reading your books? Krishna is dictating. Otherwise, who can write like this purport? Kaun hai? Who the next guru who can write like this? Kaun hai? Bhagavad Gita as it is. उसलिए प्रभुपाद बोलते ना, मेरा बुक्स फॉर 10,000 years, ये सोचने का बात है. भगवद गीता भागवत किसका डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करेगा? Anyway, so it is very interesting. Now the point I'm trying to say that now about the holy name, that is also very interesting. The first thing I was referring and trying to refer about the holy name, okay? It's very interesting. Haribol, everybody be attentively. Elevation to Krishna Consciousness. Very, very important book. There it is writing. with our material senses, Hari Bol. ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. देखो प्रभुपाद is telling. With our material senses, we cannot see Krishna. Hari Bol. सब लोग बोलो, रिपीट करो, ठीक है? With our material senses, we cannot see Krishna. समझ में आया नहीं आया? क्या बोल रहे? ये भौतिक इंद्रियों से कृष्ण को देख नहीं सकते हैं. बहुत से अंजन लगाना पड़ता है. You can see Krishna through the Shastra, through the Guru, not these material senses. Very important. Prabhupada is telling, with our material we cannot see Krishna. फिर क्या लगाना है आंखों में? प्रेमांजना, ज्ञान. अभी मैं ऐसे तो यही कल्टिवेट कर रहा मैं. When you are seeing here, how you are seeing? गौरनीता ज्ञानांजना और प्रेमांजना. हरि बोल. गौरंगा, अरे गौरंगा गौरंगा. दिखाए गौर सुंदर. ओके ओके. तो चैतन्य महाप्रभु नित्यानंद हम देख रहे हैं कैसा? ज्ञानांजन से देख रहे हैं कहता प्रेमांजन से. हाँ, ये सभी मैं रियलाइज करता हूँ. अभी बहुत भक्त लोग ऐसा बोल के देखते भगवान. अब देखा प्रभुपाद जो किधर भी ऐसा पकड़ के देख रहे भगवान. भगवान के सामने हाथ जोड़कर नम्रता से दर्शन कर हम लोग देखते हैं. दैट इज नॉट स्टैंडर्ड ऑफ सीइंग कृष्णा. एनीवे, सो nor we can hear his name. Hari Bol. भगवान का नाम भी सुन नहीं सकते बोल रहे हैं एक कानों से. हाँ. This is Prabhupada writing. We can begin to perceive him when we advance in devotional service. Hari Bol. Devotional service. Good word. But उसमें बहुत मसाला है. वो मसाला नहीं जानते हम. केवल devotional service बोलते हैं. दो वर्ड है devotional service. उसमें इतना मसाला है सोच नहीं सकते. हम लोग devotional service कर रहे हैं. अच्छा है. तो Prabhupada is telling here, so भक्ति भी आगे बढ़ना है. Rupa Goswami says, first this very important. Vacho vegam, vacho vegam. The next क्या है? क्रोधो वेगम. The next is तो मनसो वेगम, उदर वेगम. भूख लग रहा है, खाना चाहिए, प्रसाद. और कौन सा वेग है? उदर उपस्थ वेगम. This is first we have to learn to control, not artificially. Brahmachari, okay? No. Next stage is grihastha. Next stage is vanaprastha. Next stage is sannyas. That is the process. Anyway, so here Prabhupada is explaining that the devotional begins with the tongue. You are not the tongue. You know that? हम ये जीव नहीं हैं. फिर क्या है हम? हाँ? जीव नहीं तो जीव से कैसा बोल रहे हम? हाँ. The tongue must be utilized chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna. पहला सुनो, पहला सुनो, पहला सुनो, पहला सुनो. बाद में बोलो, बाद में बोलो, बाद में बोलो. पहला सुनो. रोजाना हम लोग क्या पहला सुनते ना, मंगल आरती में सुन रहे हैं, तुलसी आरती के सुनना, देन बोलो. अरे अरे राइट, पहला सुनो. राइट, हरे कृष्ण मंत्र सुनना है. किससे? गुरु कर्ण द्वारा. मंत्र कौन दिया रहे? गुरु देता है. हरे कृष्ण मंत्र ये बहुत स्टडी करना पड़ता है. Okay, anyway. So here Prabhupada is telling that the tongue must be utilized to chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And take prasadam. Chant Hare Krishna. Advaita Chaitanya Prabhu. Chant Hare Krishna. Next क्या है? No nonsense. Take prasadam and be happy. Chant Hare Krishna, take Krishna prasadam and be happy. Right? इधर प्रसादम नहीं रहेगा तो कौन चैंटिंग करेगा इधर? इसलिए प्रभुपाद बोलते हैं प्रोग्राम मतलब प्रसादम. Otherwise nobody is going to come hear your lecture. Right? प्रसाद बोलते, प्रसाद. Prasadam is very, very important. Who doesn't like prasadam? Everybody likes prasadam. Which Advaita Chaitanya, which one you like? Sweet, kara, salty, namak? Everybody like this. Sweet like this, and salty one. Harish Prabhu, कबूतर का कुछ प्लान करो इधर. अभी पता नहीं उधर कुछ कर सकते हैं. जाली करो, जाली रख सकते हैं. एनीवे, बहुत अभी अंदर कौन देखा है कितना कबूतर रह जा रहे उधर मालूम नहीं. थोड़ा इसको स्टडी करो. मैं आज देख के कितना कबूतर ऊपर आते जा रहे. कुछ कर सकते हैं. एनीवे, so here chant Hare Krishna, take prasadam and be happy. Thus the tongue has a dual function. By utilizing it in this way, we will realize Krishna. तो कृष्ण को रियलाइज कर सकते हैं. Prabhupada is telling. So nice. You see? Okay. We cannot see Krishna with our material eyes, nor hear about him with material ears, nor touch him with our hands. रोजाना हम लोग टच कर रहे हैं भगवान को, डीटी. Sometimes they think that they are very proud. Oh, I am कृष्ण को टच कर रहा हूँ. No, you cannot touch. This is mercy, the Guru's mercy. You are dressing the deity, you are offering deity. It's our Guru's mercy. But you should not think that, oh, I am now with Krishna. So Prabhupada is telling you, you cannot touch Krishna with his hands. I try to remember, even in Hyderabad I was 10 years Pujari. I was doing Radha Madanmohan. Now also I can remember the deity, Radharani, Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra, Gaunita, I can remember. Radha Rasvihari, I can remember. Sitaram Lakshmana, I remember. Now Vrindavan, Gaunita is there. बीच में कौन है? कृष्ण बलराम है. You remember? हरि बोल. कितने बार वृंदावन जाके आते? हाँ. बलराम क्या कर रहे हैं? कृष्ण के हाथ रखे. You can see. बीच में कृष्ण बलराम को रखा है प्रभुपाद जी ने. Next Radha Shyam Sundar. You cannot go directly Radha Shyam Sundar without the mercy of Krishna Balaram, without mercy of Gaur Nitai. So Krishna consciousness we have to expand. So here Prabhupada is explaining that, but if we engage our tongue in his service, he will reveal himself, saying, here I am. Hari Bol. See, Prabhupada is telling, here I am. Bolega bolte Bhagavan ne. So this is a relation with Krishna and pure devotees. Usliye Prabhupada said, don't be proud. You are chanting, don't be proud of your, we have to become very, very humble. Trunodapi sunichena tarorapi saishna amani namanadene kirtaniya sadari. Never become proud. You have to be always humble. Anyway, so this is interesting of the holy name. So much talks about the holy name. Like you see Upadeshamrita. Now, about the holy name, mantra 5, it says that you can hear, okay? Krishneta ritam manasadriyete dikshasya chet pranatibhischa bhajantamisham susrusaya bhajana vijnana mananya manyi nindadi sunya rudam ipsitalang labda. So you can hear this, very important, okay? One should mentally honor the devotee who chant the holy name of Lord Krishna. Mentally honor. Why it says? क्यों बोल रहे हैं ऐसा? Rupa Goswami writing in this, he says the mentally you have to honor. कोई बता सकते हैं? Why it says? Anybody chanting Hare Krishna mantra, you should mentally honor. Why? So here it says that one should offer humble obeisance to devotee who has undergone spiritual initiation, diksha, engaged in worshipping the deity. जो श्री विग्रह आराधना का पूजा सेवा कर रहा है दीक्षा लेकर, उनको हम लोग प्रणाम करना बोलते हैं. One should associate with the faithfully serve the pure devotee who is advanced in undeviated devotional service. जो शुद्ध वैष्णव हैं, his heart is very clean. ऐसे शुद्ध वैष्णव का सेवा करना बोल रहे हैं. Rupa Goswami is telling, whose heart is completely devoid of propens to criticize others. About the holy name, so much is there. Like Bhaktivinoda Thakur talks about the holy name, right? In the songs of Vaishnava, it's very interesting, right? This is the Arunodaya Kirtana. Jivana anitya janasar tayanana vidya vipadabar. Namasraya akori yatana tumi taka apane kaji. Okay, this is the songs, Arunodaya Kirtan, text 6. So please hear very carefully. You should understand this essential fact. Life is temporary, filled with various kinds of miseries. सुनो सुनो. हाँ, या भक्तिविनोद ठाकुर क्या बोल रहे हैं? धावत भागवत भक्तिविनोद ठाकुर क्या बोल रहे हैं? ये जो शरीर है अनित्य बोल रहे हैं. जीवन अनित्य और शरीर केवल दुख देते हैं. दुख कालयम अशाश्वतम. हम इस शरीर को ही मानते हैं, रेस्पेक्ट मानते हैं, ग्लोरिफिकेशन चाहते हैं. दिस बॉडी इज ओनली मिजरेबल, but you want respect, you want glory, name and fame. So here it says that you should understand the essential fact. Life is temporary and filled with various kinds of miseries. Therefore, carefully take shelter of the holy name. Carefully. अब ये जो ट्रांसलेशन कैसा किया है, Prabhupada का शिष्य ने, Achyutananda Swami is the first disciple of Prabhupada. He has translated this book. How he carefully writing. Name भी carefully लेना बोल रहे हैं. Take shelter of the holy name. नामश्रेया करी. यतन तुम्हें ताका अपना काजी. Therefore, carefully take shelter of the holy name. Remain always engaged in his service as your eternal occupation. Bhaktivinoda Thakur telling. We have to take shelter. Diksha bhi wahi hai. When Guru give Diksha, that means he is giving shelter. Where he is giving shelter? Not घर में नहीं, shelter देते नहीं. आश्रम में दे रहे हैं. हरि बोल, हरि. आश्रम में दे रहा है गुरु. रहने का जगह दिया है प्रभुपाद जी ने. दैट इज रियल दीक्षा. गुरु आश्रम, गुरु का आश्रम है. दीक्षा लेके पंक्ति बन जाएगा एंड अपना अपना काम करेगा. दैट इज नॉट दीक्षा. दीक्षा मीन यू आर टेकिंग शेल्टर ऑफ द गुरु. गुरु खिला रहा है प्रसाद. इतना जगह कौन बनाया है? गुरु का जगह है. प्रभुपाद जी ने बताते हैं, disciple never think that I have done this, I got this land, I got this temple, I built the temple. No, this is all property of Prabhupada. You may collect millions of rupees. It's not your, it's the Guru's money, Prabhupada's property. कहने का मतलब Prabhupada giving shelter, right? कांत प्रिय प्रभु शेल्टर कौन दे रहा है? अभी मैं आज विचार कर रहा था, अभी शेल्टर भी अभी भक्त लोग बनता है. एक्चुअली I was just thinking, this is very important. Positive understanding should be there. Anybody want to devotee, first to contact president. समझ में आ रहे नहीं? प्रेसिडेंट को कांटेक्ट करो, उनका शेल्टर ले, तो president will guide you. That is the standard way become devotee. भक्त बनना है, पहला shelter of the president. No independent become devotee. Anyway, so this is very, very important. Desiring to bless all living entity, जीवेरे कल्याण साधन काम जगत असे मधुर नाम अविद्या तिमिर तापन रूपे रुदा गगन विराजे. Everybody repeat, okay? Desiring to bless all living entity, the sweet name of Krishna descended. Hey, सब लोग बोलो, वो अकेला था उसको कहो. आप सब लोग बोलते नहीं क्यों? हाँ, वो बहुत बड़ा भक्त है, वही उसका ही आवाज, दूसरों का नहीं कुछ. सब लोग बोलो. मैं धीरे धीरे बोलेगा, आप लोग जोर से बोलो. माइक नहीं पड़ेगा, पटेगा नहीं. ठीक है, बोलो. Everybody repeat, okay? Desiring to bless all living entity, बोलो. The sweet name of Krishna descended to this material universe, shines like the sun in the sky of the heart, destroying the darkness of ignorance. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur is telling, that is the holy name festival. Hare Krishna, Hare. Festival banao. तुम्हारे लॉयते येनेच्या औषधी माया नाशिबर हरिनाम महामंत्र लाओ तुम्ही मागी. ये जीव जागो में बता रहे हैं. ओके. Lord Chaitanya is telling, I have descended just to save you. Huh? Except for me, who else your friend? गौरांग महाप्रभु बोल रहे हैं. So we have to take shelter of Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda. That means Prabhupada wanted Gaur Nitai should be worshipped every town and village. समझ में आ रहे? केवल मंदिर नहीं. अभी पता नहीं वो कब होते हैं. मैं तो रूम से बाहर नहीं आ रहा हूँ. लेकिन गौरांग महाप्रभु नित्यानंद का कारगर में कितने लोग जानते हैं? तो हम लोग के पास बहुत रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है. केवल मंदिर में नहीं. कारगर में कितने हाउसेस है, कारगर में कितना ऑफिसेस है, कितना 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 क्या है, सब डोर डोर में जाना है. गौनिता का फोटो चैतन्य के बारे में बताओ. हरिनाम संकीर्तन. एनीवे, तो इधर बताते हैं, I have brought the medicine for destroying of the illusion of Maya. Now pray for his Harinama mantra. Take it. So we have to beg. Holy name. Anyway, I can go on describe. So much is there about the holy name. So much is there. One more thing here you will find, actually Haridas Thakur chanting the holy name, There also mentioned about how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was, when he was young, Nimai Pandit. He was opened a school. There he was talking about only talking about Krishna. Everybody complain. What is this? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu क्या कर रहे हैं? हाँ, हम स्कूल छोड़ा, स्कूल खोला है, लेकिन स्कूल में कोई पढ़ाई नहीं. हाँ. In the Mukundamala Stotra, there is, in the purport, nicely explaining about the Nimai Pandit. And Prabhupada say that when the Chaitanya, when he started this Hare Krishna movement, there are so many pujaris, right, brahmanas, they are complaining to Chand Kaji. This Chaitanya नया इंट्रोड्यूस कर रहे हैं हरे कृष्ण मंत्र को. हाँ, भगवान ने सो रहा है, ये दो कीर्तन कर रहे हैं. हाँ, ऐसा अच्छा बताया प्रभुपाद जी ने. चैतन्य चरितामृत में आते हैं. चैतन्य महाप्रभु क्या नया इंट्रोड्यूस कर रहे हैं. हाँ, ओके, हरि बोल आया निकला है. Mukundamala Stotra में text 43. Everybody can repeat after me, okay? May Krishna, the spiritual master of the three worlds, protect us. Continuously bow down to Krishna. Krishna has killed all our enemies. Obedience to Krishna. From Krishna alone, this world has come into being. I am the servant of Krishna. This entire universe rests within Krishna. Oh Krishna, please protect me. So this is the Mukundamala Stotra, the prayers of Kulashekar Alvar. Great Acharya, 900 years back, he appeared. He wrote this Mukundamala Stotra. It's very dear to Prabhupada, this book. There in the purport it is explaining that this verse reminiscent of how Lord Chaitanya, then known as Nimai Pandit, taught Sanskrit grammar when he was in 16 years old schoolmaster. He opened his own Chatuspati village school in the area of Navadip. At first he would teach grammar in tradition way, but after returning home Gaya, see, tradition way, school में पढ़ाई कराते हैं, वास्तव में that is not the real teaching. Real teaching is जब चैतन्य गया जाके संन्यास लिया है, no, not संन्यास, anyway, where he received the initiation from Srila Ishvara Puri. He would simply explain Krishna in all reading grammar. Srila Prabhupada writes, in order to please Lord Chaitanya, Srila Jiva Goswami later composed the grammar in Sanskrit, which all the rules of grammar explained with the Harinama Amrita Vakarna. So in every letter, like in Marathi or Telugu or Sanskrit, English, A, B, C, D, A, I, E. In every letter, Jiva Goswami, to please Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has written that Harinam Amrita Vyakarna. So every word is glorifying Krishna's name. A for Ananta, B for Balaram, like a. So that is explained here. Jiva Goswami composed the grammar in Sanskrit, in which all the rules and grammar are exemplified with the holy name of the Lord. This grammar is still current, known as Harinam Amrita Vyakarna, prescribed by the syllabus of Sanskrit school in Bengal even today. So how, so this is we don't understand how much we have to, 2 more minutes, it is very nice. Lord Chaitanya's, Prabhupada's prayers, you see, when he went to America, in his prayer he says that how the holy name by strong desire, the holy name of Lord Gauranga will spread throughout all the country of Western world. And now you see around the world it's go on chanting now. If you go to America, if you go to China, if you go to Russia, everywhere devotees are chanting the holy name of the Lord. See, this is the desire of Lord Chaitanya, desire of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur and Prabhupada Chaitanya Manobishtam. Prabhupada fulfilling the desire of Lord Chaitanya. So this is not your movement, my movement. This is the Srila Prabhupada Hare Krishna movement, Hare Krishna mission. So Prabhupada writing in his prayers, in all the cities, towns, villages, earth, from all oceans, seas, rivers, streams, everyone will chant the holy name of Krishna. So this is a prayer to Lord Krishna, Prabhupada chanted. So everybody should know this chanting, how important this is. Actually chanting 16 rounds, it is a seva. Chanting 16 rounds, it is a service. And we have to be very carefully chant. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Kali Yuga, this is recommended. That is in every activity we are chanting. Since Mangala Arati to the evening, every time, in every program we are chanting Hare Krishna mantra. So the holy name is known different from Krishna. Nama Chintamani. Okay? Nama Chintamani. Krishna's name like a touchstone. Krishna Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha. So Krishna is the absolute name. Name is absolute. Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha Purna Shuddha Bhinnatvam Nama Namini. Krishna's name is non-different from Krishna. So we have to study this, very important. Krishna, Krishna Prasadam, no difference. That is why you should not even waste one single grain of prasadam. You have to be very careful. So I would like to say last one. This is the not simply chant offenses. You chant simply saying that is not. You have to be very careful when you are chanting Hare Krishna. In other words, this aparadha is very, very danger. Chanting Hare Krishna is not so easy, but offenseless chanting is very important. ये बहुत important है. Anyway, 2 minutes we will read this about 10 offenses. That is explained in the Nectar of Devotion. We should not take it so light. Okay? In the Padma Purana it is stated even a person whose life is completely sinful will be completely protected by the Lord if he simply surrender unto him. So it is accepted that one who surrender unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead become free from all sinful reactions. Even when a person becomes an offender unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead himself, he can still deliver simply by taking shelter of the holy name. So taking shelter is very, very important, holy name. That is why we have to be very careful. Aparad ko bacho, aparad se bacho. Not chanting is not more important. Offenses should be careful. Whole day. इस अपराधों से बचना है. Okay? Otherwise your chanting has no meaning. This is a lost point of understanding, okay? In other words, chanting Hare Krishna is beneficial for eradicating all sins. But if one becomes an offender of the holy name, Nam Aparad, very danger. Nam Aparad, Haribol. In another words, Vaishnava Aparad bhi Nam Aparad hai. If you don't care Vaishnava, you neglect the Vaishnava. Aparad. Because Vaishnava is always dear to Krishna, dear to the Guru. So it is explaining the offenses against the chanting the holy name as follows. To blaspheme the devotee who have dedicated their life for propagating the holy name of the Lord. Actually, we have to study this. What is the meaning? We think that we are dedicated life. No. This is the Guru dedicated his life to propagate the holy name of the Lord. ISKCON founder Acharya, a divine race, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. He instituted the ISKCON. For what? To propagate the holy name of the Lord. ऐसे गुरु को अपराध करना, आचार्य को. So this is very important, aparad. To consider the names of demigod like Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma to be equal to or independent of name of Vishnu. ये भी अपराध है. ब्रह्मा शिवा कृष्ण से बराबर नहीं है. कृष्ण स्वयं भगवान है. So this is also very important. ये भी अपराध है. Sometimes atheistic class of men take to it that demigods as good as the Supreme Personality of Vishnu. But one who is a devotee knows that no one demigod, however great may be, independent as good as the Supreme Personality. Therefore, if someone thinks that he can chant the Kali Kali, Durga Durga, it is the same Hare Krishna. That is the greatest offense. अपराध, ये सभी अपराध से बचना है. Fourth one, to blaspheme the Vedic literature pursuant the Vedic version. To consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna to be imagination. So chanting is not imagination. Ram Naam Satya hai. So these 10 offenses is very, very important. We have to be very careful. To give some interpretation of holy name of the Lord, to commit sinful activity in the strength of the holy name. It should not be taken because chanting the holy name of the Lord one can be freed from. To consider chanting Hare Krishna one of the auspicious ritualistic activities. तो ये हरे कृष्ण मंत्र कर्मकांड सेक्शन में भी नहीं आता है. इट इज ए प्योर होली नेम. To instruct a faithless person about the glories of the holy name. So this 10 अपराध से बचना चाहिए हम लोग. So last word I am trying to say that is that you have to take shelter of the sadhu. You have to take shelter of the Guru. You have to take shelter of the scriptures like Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam. समझ में आ रहे नहीं? हाँ. गुरु का आश्रय लेना है, हाँ. साधु का आश्रय लेना है, शास्त्रों का आश्रय लेना है. Then you are chanting as a meaning. Otherwise, no meaning. So please, actually, a science of self-realization में इसमें भी हरे कृष्ण मंत्र के बारे में बहुत अच्छा लिखा है. हाँ, 2 मिनट पढ़ेंगे. Chanting Hare Krishna mantra. Anyway, so much is there. Okay, I'll stop here. बोलो श्री कृष्ण भगवान की, श्री चैतन्य महाप्रभु की, श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की, महाभागवताचार्य श्रील प्रभुपाद की.